Hey everybody, I'm Tony, and in this video I'm just going to demo something that we've been working on this week, and hopefully it can be out next week. And it is this button right here. It is a way to be able to embed your AI agent on your website. This is huge. We've talked to so many people, and yes, our agents can do email replies, they can message in Slack threads, they can do all sorts of things, but people want a way to just put the agent on their website and let their agent collect lead information, book appointments, answer people's questions using uploaded documents, all that stuff, and they want it really easily. So that's what we are working on right now. Currently, since I'm just developing it, only we can see it, but I want to show you what it can do. So imagine this is like your website, and this is the little bubble that pops up, right? Okay, perfect. So now let me give you a quick demo of a support agent you can make that can book an appointment for you and get the first name, last name, email, company of whoever they're talking to. Okay, so let's look at the advanced settings right here. And here I give it an instruction. So I give it role, and I said your role is to be a helpful assistant for my website, Luck.io. Be friendly, brief, helpful. And just something. Make sure you always keep your conversation related to the platform like IO. And then I give it some instructions. So if the user is looking for more information about the product, try to collect their first name, last name, company, and email, and then book a meeting with the user using the Google Calendar tools you have. And I'll get to that in just a second. Then also explain to it that what that's for. So it'll let the person know that it's so that someone from our team can reach out. Told it when we're available, our time zone, Monday to Friday, and then what to do if there's a conflict. So just don't book anything. And then I just kind of told it, sometimes LLMs tend to sound very robotic and be like, of course, I can do the exact same thing. I just said, don't repeat what the person said. Just give them a response that's short and brief. Okay, so that is the instructions. Obviously, this could be way better, way more specific, but this is just for the demo. Okay, so now the tools I gave it the ability to create a calendar event. And this is really easy. All I did was tools. I went to Google Calendar, create event, and then I just gave it the connection to my integrations like IO email, which I don't really use. And that's why over here on the right, the calendar is completely empty. And then I left all these blanks so that the AI can fill in the times, the end times, the summary, the location. And I did toggle the create Google Meet link to yes. That way, it always creates the link. Then I gave it the get current date tool. This is very important. Whenever an LLM model is working with dates, you need to make sure it has a way to get the actual date. And then I give it a way to list all events. This is very important so it can find conflicts. So same thing, I just gave it connection to my integrations, like IO email. I selected the calendar I wanted it to look at, and then I left these all blank. So the AI will put in the start and end date range to find any events that could be a conflict. And that's all. So now let's pretend like we're chatting with it. So let's open the bubble and we start a new chat. I could say, let's say, hi, I'm looking for more info on pricing. This model is really nice. It was like, hello, welcome. I'd be happy to help you with our pricing info. Could you please provide your first name, last name, company name, and email address? I can then set up a meeting for you with someone from our team to go over the details in a personalized demo. So really nice. It just kind of, I like the way it laid this one out. It didn't list it out. So let's do, great. My name is Tony Ramirez. I work at Demo Company, and my email is admin@luck.io. Okay, so thank you. Would you like to schedule a meet? When would you like to schedule a meeting? Please provide a few options between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. And you'll see today I added some meeting from 2 to 4. And this is today. So I'm going to see if I can book a meeting today. I'm going to say, can you do today at 2? And like I said, we're still developing this, so we'll obviously like hide the tools it's using, like when it's actually embedded, because I don't think users actually need to see this. But this is what's happening. It's using the date tool to get the current date, and then it's listing the events to see if there's a conflict today at 2. So then it says, it looks like we have a meeting scheduled today at 2 p.m., which we do. So we won't be able to book at that time. Would you please provide another time that works for you? And this is one thing that's kind of annoying. Like, I have to keep guessing when it's available. So in the instructions, I could say, like, don't let them guess. You always give them a few options, right? I could always obviously improve that. Or I could even have the agent provide a calendar link so that the user can just go book it themselves too. So I'm going to say, when is the soonest time I can meet? So let's go down. Next available time slot is today after 4 p.m., which would work. So I'm going to say, perfect, let's do that. And now if we look over here, boom, Leka.io demo meeting is set up. And you can see that we have a admin at Leka.io guest. And there's also a Google Meet link that was created. And the name of the person that is booked with is right here. So perfect. That is great. So that is exactly what I wanted to show. So now I want to show you. Oh, and it even gives you the link. That's super cool. Great. So now it finished. That's kind of its job. And maybe I could give instructions. Like after you've completed the getting the appointment set up, say this as a farewell or whatever, right? Like, thank you for chatting with me. If you need anything else, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Now, let's say we don't want the purpose of this chatbot to purely be booking appointments. What if we wanted to answer questions, but then if it can't, then to book an appointment? Okay, so one way we could do this is we can give our agent knowledge. So if we go to the knowledge tab right here, it'll take us to like the knowledge page. And here I can create a notebook. I'm going to call it support agent knowledge. And we're going to create it. Then we're going to go to it. And we're going to upload some data. I already created a PDF. So let me grab it really quick. This guy. So Leka demo document. All this is, okay, let me pull it up so I can show you what it actually is. Okay, so this is the document. It has pricing. I just grabbed this off from my website. It has pricing, info, and then I went to my apps page and I just literally copy and pasted the whole page into this. So, yeah. So the document should know pricing and all the different apps we integrate with. Okay, so I'm going to call this just Leka.io demo document. And we're going to upload that. And our system will handle chunking it or doing anything. So it's still processing. But anyways, while it's processing, it shouldn't take too much longer. We're going to go over to our support agent. And we're going to give it the ability to search through that PDF that we just uploaded. So I'm going to go to Tools, and I'm going to hit the Search Knowledge button, and then I'm going to configure it. So I'm going to select the notebook I want this agent to have access to. I'm going to call it Support Agent Knowledge, and then I'm going to leave this search query empty. This lets the agent add their own search query when they're trying to search through this. Okay, and I'm going to rename this to, I'm going to update the description so that the AI knows when to use this. So use this notebook to search for pricing information and integrations we support. Okay, and this information is fed to the AI, so it'll know that it can search knowledge and this is when to use it. So we're going to save. Okay, perfect. So now we're going to update the instructions, and we're going to say if the user is looking for pricing or integration information, search knowledge to get them the requested info. If you do not know the answer, then try to book an appointment with them. And then I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna leave this, try to collect their first name, last name, and then book a meeting with the user. So someone from our team. Okay, perfect. So now it should try to search knowledge first. So let's start this new chat. Let me go over here, new chat. And I'm gonna pretend I'm a user, and I'm gonna say, hi, I'm trying to get more info about pricing. What's the difference between the free and pro tier? So, like I said, in the actual embedding, it's not going to show when it uses the tool. It'll just be loading. But then now it got a response from the tool. And then we can see that the agent responded, hey, welcome. The free tier includes one user, and it kind of just goes through it. The pro tier is this, plus it includes all the features for free tier. Okay, so I personally don't like the way it responded. So, of course, like I said, we can improve the instructions, tell it how to respond. Maybe not to list out all these features, but like maybe always ask for clarification on what specific feature they're interested in or something like that. But regardless, this is just an example, and it did the job. So now if I say, awesome, what integrations do you have with Google or something like this? So it offers several integrations with Google Calendar, Google Contacts. Sweet. So it knows about that as well. And I'm going to ask it something it shouldn't know. So how much or how many credits does it cost to run to make phone calls? So here it shouldn't know this. Oh, and something I noticed is it's saying welcome to IO like a lot. It shouldn't have said it like that. So our instructions, I think, say every time you're messaging to welcome them. So bad instructions on my part. But it's saying making phone calls using Leica can vary depending on the specifics. To provide the most accurate information, I recommend checking with your account settings or contacting our support team. Okay, let's contact them. See, I feel like it should have booked something for me. Okay, let's schedule a meeting. And now it's asking me for all that information. Okay, so, and then I could obviously go through that whole thing and book another appointment today, or another appointment sometime, but you get the point. And this little hiccup right here definitely has to do with these instructions. These are so small. You should definitely be a lot more clear on the instructions. Anyway, this is a quick demo on our new chat embedding feature, and I hope that you're all excited for it. Thanks.